you're going to have to be, when you go to the earth, the only way you're going to do this, because you got to be sinless. So you're already all God, like I am. We're totally one. So you're going to go to the earth, you're going to be all God, but I need you to be all man too. Because, you got to be a real human being with a spirit, soul, and a body to fully represent, to fully substitute for real human beings down there. For it to be a genuine sacrifice, a genuine substitute, there's got to be a correlation there, a relationship there. You got to be able to fully substitute for them, identify completely with them, so they can then be identified with you after you die and arise from the dead. So you're going to be all man, but yet all God in one person. And when you go to the cross, and even before that, you're going to suffer. But especially when you go to the cross, and they nail you to the cross, then the most important thing, talking about that link, once you go to the cross, right before you physically die on the cross, spiritual death is going to enter into your spirit, which you've never experienced before. And when I get into that had to be obviously a real shocker for Jesus. That's why he said, my God, why have you forsaken me? See, all of us were spiritually dead. But Jesus never experienced that. Jesus didn't know what it was like to be spiritually dead himself, like all of humanity was. So, I mean, to me, that's why in my book I have 5 chapters that I used to call the 5 chapters, Why Did Jesus Die Spiritually? ? Parts 1 through 5. I changed that now in my new book. Those chapters are entitled Jesus' Greatest Demonstration of Love for Man, parts 1 through 5. I believe the greatest demonstration that Jesus showed for humanity wasn't when he bore our sicknesses and diseases, not when he bore our poverty, nothing else that he bore compares to when he bore spiritual death for us. I mean, if he hadn't borne spiritual death for us, if he bore all those other things, guess what? We'd still be connected with the devil, wouldn't we? The link wouldn't have been separate, would it? See how important it was to destroy that nature of sin and death? That was truly Satan's scepter over the human race. He had control over humanity. That had to be destroyed before God could give man eternal life and do what he wanted to do with the human race. So listen to this. John G. Lake, remember John G. Lake? I mean, he was an awesome man of God.